15. Hello, everybody. Hello. Sorry, I gotta fix myself. All right. So I know that I normally do Bible study on Fridays, but I'm having to do it today because I have a lot to do this weekend. Well, Saturday. So I have to get into some things, and it's going to take my time Friday at 7. Okay. So I decided to do it today because I know I didn't do it last week, and I did not want to not do it again this week to at least do something. So I'm doing it today. That's what it is. Okay, so I'm going really quick because the reason I'm doing that this early and not 7 o'clock today is because today I have Zumba. And for people that don't know, I like to do Zumba 3 times a week, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays. Easy way to lose weight. Just dance. So easy. I'm literally going to wait like one more moment and then I'm gonna get started because I have to be done by 6:30 so I can be able to head over to the gym. Oh, I knew that was gonna fall. I knew it. Okay. Well, how are you guys doing? How was your Thursday? I'm glad tomorrow's Friday. I'm so happy because listen, I'm tired. I want to relax. I want to be fat and I want to eat me some ice cream and I want some fried chicken and some French fries and some pasta and some steak and shrimp. And I just want to have a big bag, but I can't. Sucks. So yeah, that sucks for me. Let's see. Okay, so it's 5:18. I'm gonna get started. So whoever come along, y'all come along. You come back and watch it. But I'm just gonna get it out there. Okay. All right. So 3 things we're gonna talk about: dysfunctional siblings, keep being you, and you are tired. Okay. So have you guys ever? I don't know why it keeps moving. Maybe is that better? Yeah, that's better. Okay. So dysfunctional siblings, keep being you, and you are tired. Those are the 3 things we're gonna talk about. I'm gonna go through it really, really quick because, like I said, I have to be done by 6:30 so I can go to Zumba. Dysfunctional siblings. The question I have for you guys was: have you ever seen a healthy sister/brother relationship? And if you're able to type in the comments, I know it's 5, I know it's early. I know around 7 we're able to be, set and cool and tight. But if you're able to type in, just say yes or no, or just put a thumbs up. Either one, just let me know. If you've ever seen a healthy sister/brother relationship. I'm gonna raise my hand and say I have never seen a healthy sister-brother relationship. Okay. That's just me from my point of view and what I believe a sibling relationship is about. I have never seen it. Okay. I can't still drive. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, you take your time so you can make our money. Thank you. So the reason I wanted to talk about this is because nowadays family is not family, and I'm not just talking about me personally of what. Well, yeah, okay, got you. Not personally, what I have gone through, but just honestly saying, from what I see, family is kind of iffy. I know we all have people in our family. No one's perfect. We always got that one person in our family, right? We always got that. But I want to go into depth of why it's a dysfunctional situation because it starts for the parents. And some people don't want to admit, no, that's not my mom or my daddy. It is, okay? Because I love my daddy to death, but my daddy had a part of that, okay? And I love my mama too, but I'm a daddy's girl, so just saying. it really stems from the parents and how you were raised in a household. So everybody has their own story. Everybody has been raised differently. So everybody will have their own opinion and their own point of view of what a healthy, dynamic sister brother relationship would be. Okay. So I know you guys can't talk and tell me y'all's, but I can just tell you mine. I have three sisters for people that don't know. And it's been four of us. Mom, dad got divorced. So now there's five women in the household, four together, and then my mom. So that's five women, different personalities, arguments, catty, petty drama. I can take any woman because I dealt with all. I feel like I have five different phases of women, right? So I done dealt with it all. So when I see it, I know how to approach it. I know how to talk about it. I know how to deal with it. That's just because I've been born into that. Now, the reason I say that is because it starts with the head of the household. My mom would work all the time, so she was never really there to teach us not to fight, not to argue, not to do this, not to do that, right? So, and plus my mother wasn't showing what she should do as a sister. Her and her sisters were like this. So as a kid growing up and seeing my mom and my aunts going head to head, I'm like, okay, well, if she's doing, I could do it too. My aunts can tell you guys, I would not lie. I have gotten to an argument with all of my aunts except for one. Literally, I'm talking about fighting wise. Yeah, I was a hothead. The Sade you guys see now is not the Sade that I was. I was ready to fight and do anything. Like seriously. Um, I almost fought both of my aunts, and I'm talking about really, really head on, like fight. Okay, I'm talking about like seriously going in. And I was really, really stern, and I got that from my mom's side of the family. You couldn't tell me nothing. I didn't care what you said. I don't care who you were. I didn't care about any of that. But that was only because my mother. It starts with the parents in the household. My father and mother got divorced, so it starts with the parents in the household. Because he left, a man sets the tone. So because he left, everything was scattered. Man, woman, kids. Or better yet, God, man, woman, and kids. Drippy, is that Elijah? Hi, Elijah. Hi, how are you? I think that's Elijah. I want to say that's Elijah. Drippy, that sounds like Elijah. So you have to set it at a because the parents did not set it at a certain way, they didn't show us how we're supposed to be loved. I remember fighting with my sisters. I remember arguing with my sisters. I remember, I love you. I remember, listen, you better come to a Cassidy birthday party, okay? I better see you. I better, matter of fact, we're gonna have to find a way for you, even if you gotta meet if you can meet with Emily or some way, you gotta get up here, okay? Um, so it would be so much catty. It would be fighting and arguing. And and I was never a fan of that. Like deep down inside, I'm like, okay, I know this is not right. But because my mom and dad separated, she wasn't able to, she could have, but I don't know what was going on there. I don't really know. I'm not her, but it sets the tone as far as parents. Parents sets the tone of having a healthy relationship as far as brothers and sisters. My daughters and my child's father can tell you, my best friend can tell you that's their godmother of both of them. My family could tell you, I don't allow my kids to fight at all. I don't do that. They don't fight each other. Now I'll let them, speak because they, I don't want them to feel like they can't speak to me. As we growing up, and I believe everybody can attest to this watching, that growing up in a household, if you talk back to your mother, it's disrespectful. And she kind of took away your sound. She took away your voice. I don't do that. I have girls, and I want my daughters to be able to speak freely as long as they're not disrespecting me, but to voice their opinion, to voice their emotions, to not fear me, to understand I'm their mother. I'm covering them. I'm sheltering them. I love them. And I know a lot of Black moms, and I'm not being racial, but I'm just being honest now. A lot of Black moms, they sometimes don't do that. They kind of put fear in your heart. Like I can't go to my mama because my mama don't play. And, I'm scared to tell my mom and stuff like that. So, if we would change that dynamic just a little bit, I feel like it'll be so much better. But if you start from little and up, so right now my daughters are 5 and 7, soon to be 6 and 7, and I don't play that. They say what they say, and then that's it. But I don't do the arguing. I don't do the yelling. I don't do the hitting. They don't do that because I'm showing them to have a healthy sister relationship. When I go, this is all you guys have is each other. That's all that you have. And I wish that my parents or my mom, because we were living with her, really, really forced that on us. So I'm gonna go into detail of why nowadays of sister brother relationships are dysfunctional. Just being honest, okay? So it's the parents are at fault, and some parents will say, "No, I can't control y'all. I can't tell you what to do, or y'all chose to do this when I leave." But we understand that, but you can still set the tone. You got to take acknowledgement for that. And then this is what kind of start generational curses. Like, you ever walk into somebody, I was still not working their life, but you came into somebody's home and you realize, like, man, she's cursing at her mother. I've actually seen that happen. Like, I've seen mothers and daughters, or brothers and mothers, aunts and nephews, like, cursing, and it's okay. And I'm not talking about just hey, how you doing? I'm saying, what's up, B? What's up, ho? Like, and I'm just like, whoa. This, I wasn't, everybody, like I said from the beginning, everybody was raised differently. So it's kind of like, well, what's going on here? So that's kind of like, it's starting a generational curse. It's actually keeping it moving and going, because no one is wanting to stand up and say, hey, this is wrong. This is not right. You, as far as speaking to your mom and your elders, why do you have to curse? Why? Like, we're not on the same spectrum. I'm your mother. You respect me. I'm not your friend. I'm not your bro. I'm not your bro. Like, nowadays, people have it confused, and no one is actually saying something about it. It's like, it's just going to keep going and going until somebody speak up. And then also, the talking about one another. People run over their brother and sisters before the outside. So when I say that, meaning, like, people are starting to put their friends before their family. People are starting to put outsiders before their family. And it's weird. Like, I'm like, what? Or people are so quickly to not even forgive their sister or brother, but yet they can forgive their man, not a husband. I didn't say husband, but they can quickly forgive their boyfriend for cheating on them. But you can't forgive your sister because she wore your shirt the other day. I mean, it's weird. And then that's where the arguing fight starts. Or if, in a household, you're talking to your sister and brother, and then when you go to school, it's like, y'all don't even know each other. Y'all don't defend each other. Y'all don't support each other. Y'all don't, have each other's back. It's like, to me, it's like, wow, like, what's going on here? Like, I see it all the time. I hear about it all the time. Or if I go to somebody's household and I realize, like, dang, she just really, came and embarrassed her sister because there was company in the living room. Like, who does that? So things like that is just kind of off to me, and I'm just like, we got to talk about it, y'all, because it's getting ridiculous. And God does not like division. God does not like division. He don't like it when, people are gossiping. He don't like drama. He don't like people letting down one another. We're not here for that. We are here to love one another. And the fact that family is the main people that will put you down before outsiders is ridiculous to me. So that's something that we definitely need to correct, right? That's something we need to work on. Okay, and then parents aren't even doing what they're supposed to be doing with their brothers and sisters. So how can we expect our mother or fathers or people in our lives, older people, to demonstrate what should be shown in a household if they're not even showing it to us? Like, there's so many people that I know, or so many stories I've heard, to where, the father wasn't around, or the mother wasn't around, or the grandparents wasn't around, or this person wasn't around, and that affected this person, that affected that person. And it's just like, okay, why do you feel like that's happening? Like, where do you think that stems from? A generational curse. Because no one stood up and said, hey, we got to do something about this. We got to do something about this. We just can't keep letting this go on and on and on. And then, some people may not want to. Now, you got some hard-headed families that's like, no, I don't care to rekindle. I don't care to fix it. I don't want to talk to you. Then at that point, you just give them a God. You go ahead and let them go on about their day, and you just pray about it. But if you got people to where they're wanting to get together and wanting to talk about things. And that's another thing that a lot of people don't want to talk about. They don't want to express. They don't want to vent. They don't want to let it out. They want to keep it, like they want to keep themselves bondage and keep so much just within them. And that's not good neither. That's not good. So we have to do that. But we can't break the curse because the word family means nothing now. No one calls, no one check up on each other, no one supports, no one helps, no one protect each other, no one have each other backs. And like I said, it starts within the home and it's beginning at a young age. So, have you ever met a couple of people or just family members in general to where they just, something's off? I remember, and like I said, this is my YouTube. I'm honest. I don't lie. I remember my best friend actually, met my family when she came around me, and she knew from jump one, okay, something's off. She knew already. And it wasn't just her. I had another best friend before she came that pick up on it. And then I had an ex who would come around and he would pick up on it too. And he's like, nah, Sade, like, you different. Something's off here. And I know I wasn't tripping if I had 3 people that realized it off gate. So, I mean, when I stay in the house, I'm not saying my family is bad or anything, but I am the black sheep. I am different from them. Certain things I just don't understand, and I never will. And I thank God I don't have the mindset to understand. I don't want to understand. Okay. Because once you start understanding, you start becoming like attached to it. You ever notice that? Like, okay, I can understand it. Let me figure it out more and more. No, now you become getting into it. You become more involved. I don't want to understand. Leave me alone. I don't want to know about that. So I know that you guys have a few fair share, the ones that are watching, to where maybe in your family, in your household, certain things had came up and you just wish your mom and dad could have done something or said something or would have, sat all of you guys down to talk about it. And that's why I said it begins with the parents. Because I'm going to tell you right now, there's not a day Samala and Cass won't be speaking to each other. Not while I'm alive. They going to speak. If there's anything I'm going to do about it, I'll make sure they sit down face to face at a kitchen table and won't move until they speak. Because I just don't believe in it. And I don't want my kids thinking it's okay for you guys to go against each other. No. This world is already hard as it is now. Why would you need to go against your own brother and sister? And then it could be more issues. Everything has it's a lying situation. Something's always underneath it, right? So once you get to the root of the situation, and like I said, sometimes meetings are good. When you get to the root of the situation, well, why don't my brother want to talk to me? Why don't my sister want to talk to me? Sometimes if you just go and sit down with some people and just really ask the nice way, like really come off real cool, calm and collected, like, you know what, hey, sis, what's wrong? What's going on with you? You might find something out. And I'm just going to be honest. You never know. She could have been bullied. She could have been touched. Something could have happened. Something could have happened. You never know why people react the way they do or why they don't want to be around you, why family don't want to talk. Like, you just never know. Not saying it's your fault, but sometimes it's like a hidden agenda inside of somebody to where they don't want to speak up. They could be hiding something, their sexuality. It could be something so much more as certain sins that they do, certain things that they're doing they shouldn't be doing. They may like, just smoking. They may like drinking. They may like go to the club and they know it's wrong. So I don't want to talk to you about it. Or if I talk to you, you'll find out. Like, it's so much more. It could be so much more than what we think it is. And you'll never know until you just sit down and talk about it. So that's just the main thing I want to get across. Talk about it. There's nothing wrong with talking about it. Let's see here. And then as a kid, some kids don't know that the relationship is so toxic and that it's unhealthy because that's what the mother or father have shown them. So I remember sometimes, like I would hear stories about mothers and fathers fighting in front of the kids. That's not cool. I don't like that neither. I can't stand it. Like, you can go into the room, to close the door. Y'all can find another way, but I don't think anybody should argue in front of kids, because if they see that that's happening and daddy's talking to mommy that way and mommy's talking to daddy that way, they will grow up and think that's okay. And then they think they could do that to one another. And then here goes the cycle starting over and over again. It's just that simple. And the devil is so quick, y'all. And he's so slick. He'll come. If there's a crack, y'all could be the best of the best. Like, I mean, y'all could be having a great marriage. It could just be that one day he pissed you off, she pissed you off, and you just like, you know what, babe, I'm tired of it. So simple. You're not mad at her. You just was really just venting. And the devil could come through that little crack. Y'all was so tight, but that little crack, and boom, he done came in because he loves division. The devil he don't like marriages, especially a holy marriage. He don't like that. And he want to cause division. He likes to make a ruckus. Like he likes to come in and just mess up everything. So we got to be careful, and we got to be mindful that there are other people watching us, even if it's not kids. You have family members that's watching you, even though you don't think they're watching you. You could be at a gathering, you could be at an event, you and your wife could have a little argument, and then somebody, you see Sheldon and Christine over there, like it's always something. It's always something, right? But that's why I say be mindful, represent yourself a certain way. And maybe, just maybe, dysfunction wouldn't keep going and going and going. And I'm not saying a small argument will cause dysfunction, but y'all know what I'm saying. It'll sit there and linger around, and then that's how things start. And then there's one more. Okay, parents are allowing the sisters and brothers to fight each other, which is starting the confusion, which is starting the generational curse. At a young age, parents are putting and showing that going against each other is normal, and that's causing division, and that division is normal, that argument is normal, that chaos is normal, and it's not. Parents are not representing love, warmth, support, protection, and help. I can tell you, and I can speak for myself, like my mother, when we would argue or when we would fight, my mother would stop us at the end. Like when she realized it was getting real heated, and I'm saying by the time I done slapped this person or this person done hit me upside the head, then she want to stop it. I'm like, you sat there the whole time and watched this transpire, and you just stopped after we done fought, and then now we're grounded, but you sat there and watched it. Y'all, come on. Tell me I ain't the only one now. Come on now. Tell me I'm not the only one. So stuff like that, I'm just like, why would you do that? So now we in trouble, but we're kids. And you're watching us fight each other. And you ain't going to say nothing until after the end, and now we're both on punishment. That's a no. Nah. I'm a firm believer of as growing up, what I see that I know is wrong, I would never bring into my own household. I don't do that. You know how you got some people that see their mother get slapped by their father, and so what they do, they go out in the street and slap their girlfriend, right? Nah, I think that's really dysfunctional, and you have a mental disorder. No, I believe, and it should be to where if you see something that's wrong, you fix it, and you don't carry that into your life. It's really simple, but I think some people twist it and go, oh, well, I was raised this way. Nah, you can change it. You're a whole human being. You're a whole grown person. You have the mindset to not allow what you've been through to be who you are. So when people say that it's just an excuse, it's not true. You can change the dynamic of your family. Like I always say, the day I get married, I will have my own family. I know my friend hear me say that all the time. Like the day I get married, I will start my own immediate family the certain way that I would like for them to be brought up, because how I was brought up. Not saying it was bad, but I just don't believe that arguing, fighting siblings should be the way to go. And then also now today, I am 32. My sisters, we're 2 or 3 years apart from each other. You got one that's, I think, what's Shannon? Shannon's 4 years older than me. Now we're all kind of scattered. And you wonder why, right? We're all scattered. We're not as close as you would. 4 sisters? You would think 4 sisters would be like this, right? No. The reason why we're not like this is because situations that had happened. We're women on top of that. So we're kind of chatty. We kind of, we go at it. Of course, got a smart mouth, got this and that. We understand all that. But there's a certain time frame to where you should be able to call your sister if she needs you. She should be able to be there for you. Whatever the case may be, it should be no hesitation. It shouldn't be asking what's going on. It should be drop, go, support. Simple. But it's really different. Okay, James Sabrina didn't allow that at all. My brothers and I were taught to stand with each other, not against each other. We have our disagreements very seldom. We honestly let it go and move on in love. Exactly. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how I would have liked for it to be with me. I don't believe in all that stuff. That's just, no. And I'm not coming for anybody, parents, because I know there may be some people that's going to come back and watch this later and be like, oh, she talking. No, I'm just saying. And sometimes the truth does hurt. But if you know that your mother or father was like that, you might need to sit down, have a conversation, because there's some baggage within you that needs to be talked about. Because when you really sit down and talk about it with your sisters or brothers, I guarantee you'll find the truth. I guarantee you'll find the root of solution. Well, when mommy, she was on your side and you took the milk carton, something that happened years ago, and they'll still hold a grudge. I'm telling you, this stuff is real. This stuff is true. And it'd be the smallest stuff, and you'll be like, girl, that was 20 years ago. It didn't matter to her. It was just as though it was yesterday. So that's why I say sitting down and talking to your siblings or brothers, you will find something. You'll understand why they may have something there. And it may just be more than just, and some could be envy, some could be jealous, who knows? But if you know that you are not tight with your brother and sister, please, y'all, because number one, don't hold a grudge. Number two, you got to have forgiveness. Because I'm going to tell you one thing that I was definitely told. If you do not forgive, you will not be forgiven. And if you don't forgive, you are not inheriting the kingdom of heaven. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I know. I don't care if you chosen. I don't care if you're anointed. I don't care if you're an apostle, a deacon, evangelist, Baptist, preacher, pastor, whatever you want, whatever your title is on earth, it don't matter to God. I'm telling you what I know. If you carry baggage, if you carry hatred, if you carry grudges, you carry that stuff with you, you ain't going into heaven. And I know that because I was told that. And when I say I was told, everybody who knows me means that I was told from higher power. It's not something I just said out of my butt. It's not something that just fell across the sky. It's literally something that I was told. Why? Because I had to forgive. And I lied to myself for years saying I forgave the people that did me wrong, and I was lying. God showed me something one night, and that was it for me. I got it right in order. So we're going to get off this topic, okay? And we're going to move to 6:30. Okay. So we're going to move to you are tired. Have anybody ever been tired? Anybody? All right. So what's the question I asked you guys? Okay, 50%, 50%. Have your faith ever got weary because you are tired? Some says no, some says yes. All right. I'm going to say yes, okay? I'm human. I'm going to be honest with you. There has been times to where, and I'm not saying tired. I'm going to go into detail of what I'm talking about with tired. I'm not saying tired. I'm not talking about triggered. I'm not talking about depression. I'm not talking about being weary. I'm not talking about being misunderstood. I'm not talking about being broken. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm talking about being truly tired. Have you ever been truly tired to where you said, you know what, Lord, you can have it. I don't want it. Come on now, talk to me now. I know I'm the only one. I can't be the only one. Can't be. There's been times where I'm like, Lord, no. Listen here. I done did all I could do. I give up. I give up. And we all know what that means sometimes. Give up is like, nope, I'm done. I don't want to do right because I'm doing right and nothing happening. So obviously I got to do wrong around here. Maybe that's going to shake some things up for me. Come on now. Who's been through it? Whose faith been a little weary? I know it ain't just me. So when I say tired, it's more of your spiritual tiredness. Have you been spiritually tired? Okay. Are you tired? And I'm not so much more of saying tired of living life on empty, lonely, sad, convincing people to understand you or for you to understand people. But really tired. Like y'all, I'm talking about tired to where you just don't want to get up. You don't want to do nothing. You don't want to think about nothing. You don't want to go to work. You don't want to go to sleep. You don't want to eat. You don't want to do nothing. You just want to sit and probably just turn to dust and ash and just disintegrate and just die. I'm talking about tired. Not the play tired, real tired. Because you got some people that say they're tired, but see, they ain't never been through no real stuff now. They still got mom and daddy here. They still got a parentingship. They still got a co-parentingship. They got something here. I'm talking about to where you are literally tired and you look in every corner and direction and it's empty. You look up and that's all you see is the sky. You don't even see God. I'm talking about tired to where your faith was like, nope, I don't even know what faith is anymore. What is it? That's the tired I'm talking about. Well, if you've ever been that tired, it's gonna be all right. Okay. And I wasn't saying that to scare nobody, but I just wanted you to understand the tired that I was talking about because there's so many different meanings of tired. There's so many different ways that people can express their tiredness. Okay. So this is what I've been told here. Jesus is saying, God is saying to come to him. Everyone who is tired, Jesus and God is saying to come to me. I am the only one who can fix it. I'm the only one who can give you rest. I'm the only one that can bring you happiness. No more voids. You ever been so tired you just want to talk to somebody? You don't even like them on a regular daily basis. You're like, I don't even talk to this person, but I'm talking to them today because I'm tired. Or you ever just been like, you know what? I'm just about to deal with somebody, or I'm about to go out and do something I don't normally do. I'm about to entertain a certain type of sin that I don't even normally do, or a sin I stopped doing because I'm tired. Come on now. Okay. Okay. So no more voids, no more pills. You ever seen somebody that been so tired that said, I want to pop a pill? I'm gonna take about 10 ibuprofens because I ain't got no pain. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm just tired. No. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm just tired. So if I could take 10 of these pills, I can sleep and I don't gotta get up. Hopefully I don't get up. I'm tired. You ever felt that way? Quiet. No more videos. You ever been like, attracted to certain videos, and we know what that means. Certain videos you shouldn't be watching. Well, I'm tired. It's night. I can't go to sleep. I'm sitting here worrying about this phone bill. Let me just go ahead and pleasure. No? Okay. All right. So God is saying no more voids, no more pills, no more videos. Turn to him. It's not that you were lost or your standards had changed. You're just tired. It's not because you don't know God. You're just tired. It's not because you don't have the spirit within you. You are just tired. So I'm going to say this. Don't second guess who you are. Don't second guess who God made you to be. Don't second guess your faith. Don't second guess what you're supposed to do. You're just tired. And it's okay. We all fall short. And I got to say it like that because I don't like saying it the other way. We all of us have. I have probably 4, 5, 6 times. It's life. I'm not perfect, and I'm not going to sit here and act like I am. I mean, just probably a couple of months ago, I was like, no, I'm done. I'm tired of this. I'm tired. I'm tired. Let the bill stack up. I don't care. Let the hair get messed up. I don't care. Let the nails break. I don't care. Like, when have you, like, I'm talking about that tiredness where you just don't care about nothing. That's tired. So Jesus is saying the answer is him. Okay? When you really get tired, go to God. And I just wanted to make that clear. You're not triggered. You're not depressed. You're not weary. You're not misunderstood. You're not broken. You are just tired. You're just tired. It's not that you lost your faith. It's not that you don't know God. It's not that you lost your standards. You're just tired. That's all. That is all it is. So don't let your tiredness overshadow who God made you to be, who he called you to be, who he chose you to be, what you have in store to do for certain assignments, certain seasons. That don't mean anything. You're just tired. Because I know sometimes the devil will come in and be like, oh, you tired now, huh? I got you right where I want you. So I'm going to make you stop believing in faith. He'll come in through the back door, and he's so slick. But God is saying, come to me. And you'll get your light back. Okay? So just wanted to put that out there. Sometimes we sugarcoat tired as, oh, I'm depressed. No, you just tired of paying that bill because you ain't got help. You ain't depressed. You're just tired. It's okay. Or, oh my gosh, I just, I'm tired of dating these men. I'm tired of dating these type of women. I'm over it. No, you're just choosing the wrong type of people. And you're tired of choosing the wrong type of people. That's all. So sometimes we put a stamp on something and it really don't even be what it is. We're just tired. That's all. Okay. So the last one, and it is 5:50, so I'm moving along pretty fast. The next one is keep being you. So, and this one is kind of like just keeping your hands clean. The reason I wanted to talk about this one because this one actually came from me, actually, proud of myself, to where real life situations, and I'm gonna just tear because we almost done anyway. When I say keep your hands clean, right, guys, I'm talking about, and I can say this. Some may can't. Oh, well, I'm sorry. That's the decisions you made. And I'm blunt with it when it comes to my spirituality because it's the truth. When it comes to me, I have never done anybody wrong. I can say that at the age of 32, I've never done anybody wrong. Now, I don't know if I've done something wrong to someone and they took it the wrong way. That ain't going to do me. That's me. That's them and God. That's different now. That's a whole different situation because I don't know nothing about it. But if it's something to where you mentally, intentionally, and you chose rationally to do someone wrong, that's a problem. That's a problem, right? Okay. But I can say I've never done that. Okay. You ever meet people that come in people's lives and purposely want to take, want to use, want to lie, want to steal, want to cheat, want to do whatever, purposely come in and sabotage, kind of like the devil, right? Like a thief in the night, just want to come in and just mess up, just want to start chaos. Okay, that's what we're talking about. So I want to say this by keeping your hands clean and keep being you. For the ones out there that you could have exposed somebody, you could have really went in. I'm talking about like in secrets, stories, the truth, pictures, screenshots, bank statements, receipts. You could have went in, but you didn't do it. God, oh my gosh. You are about to get blessed 10 times fold. And keep being that way. That's why I said keep being you. Keep being that way. I know for sure it is so hard to where people have done you wrong and you want to knock the heck out of them, or you just want to, like, you really want to go in. I remember for my 31st birthday party, my grandmother told me, don't change who you are. She said, don't let people who've done you wrong change your heart. I've always been told I have a genuine heart. I've always been told this since I was a kid, and that my heart is very pure because I don't come in with the chaos. I don't come in with the bullcrap. I'll give it to you now if you want to give it to me. We can do it now. I could go head to head, but I don't come in with that on my mind, right? So if you are one of those people to where you could have destroyed somebody, and I'm not saying physically, oh, no. I'm talking about spiritually, emotionally. You could have had them in the corner rocking back and forth crying. Because see, that's what I do when I get through with somebody. I'll make you feel it. I really do. So it's like, you could have really, like, give it to them. Don't worry about it. Okay? Because God told me to tell you, don't worry about it. He got it. He got it covered. You don't got to do all that. Okay? That's what he just want to let you know. Let him do it. You're good. Even though you know you've done the right thing, you didn't say nothing. You could have outed. You could have said whatever you want to say. You could have left. Whatever it is that a person has done to you, they try to destroy you. They try to mess up your name. They try to lie on you. They try to make you be somebody that you're not. They even try to change your character. They even try to mess with your mental. You ever had that happen when somebody come in and mess with your mental? Oh, now, yeah, that's a problem for me. That's a problem for me when you try to come in and try to make me think something different, and I know I didn't do it, and you try to tell me I did, and I could have destroyed you because I got receipts to show that you was the one that. Y'all don't worry about it. God said, keep me and you. It's okay. You don't have to worry about that. So because you haven't done them the way they did you, you will always be blessed. You know, I had so many people, and it's so crazy. I have so many people that really tell me, like, girl, you know, you are blessed. And I just smile like, yeah, I got some stories now, but thank you. I thank you to say, I thank you, because I just don't do people the way they do me. I don't. Now, I've had people tell me, Shadi, girl, you slow. Because I would have did. And I believe, yeah, they would have. And there was a time where you want to, you ever thought about it, like, I would really beat her. I really not this new. Like, come on now, y'all. Y'all been like that to where you, like, really, you playing with me? Because see, when I say me, I'm like, I be shocked, and my best friend could tell you, I be flabbergasted when somebody do me wrong. Because I'm just like, what the world did I do to you? I can't think of nothing. And she be like, why do you be shocked? And I'm like, because It's me. Like, girl, it's me. I don't do nothing. That don't mean nothing, y'all. Those, you are the target. The ones that don't do nothing, you're targeted. So it's okay though, because you're gonna always be blessed. People are gonna always try to out you. And then they wonder why, even though you go through all this stuff, you still, oh, you just got this new car, you got this new place, you got this new business, you got this new that, your credit is this, you got this money, you got this job, you got that, you look good, your hair is real, all this stuff, you still in shape. I mean, the things that people like, how? God, that's how. And because I didn't out them, I didn't do them where they did me. So some people can say it, some can't. But I can say I've never done anyone wrong. I'm proud to say that. And that's why I know God got his hands on me, because he knows Sade's never done anyone wrong. So I'm going to keep my hands on her, because she could have did some things. She could have tore some people up. Baby, y'all don't understand. I can't remember the feeling, y'all, because I'm in a whole new season. I can't remember, but I know that there's been a lot of people that I could have destroyed. I'm talking about people mamas, people daddies, people grandmas. I would have tore them up, y'all. Because y'all think I'm not even scared of my mother. I done pushed my mama. I done hit my aunt. I'm not scared of nobody. You got people who says that, but they really are. My best friend can tell I'm not scared of nobody. Like, I don't, because I look at it as we're humans. We're humans. So the same way you hit me, I can hit you. The same way I cut you, you can cut me. There's no Jasons. There's no Freddys. There's no vampires. Like, what you mean? You hit me, I'm hitting you back. But that was the mindset that I could have had. Like, I could have went in on a lot of people, but I didn't. Why? Because God said, baby, no, there's no need to. There's no need to. And I know I'm not the only one. I know y'all out there been through that too. I know there's times that you guys could have done somebody really, really wrong. But you was like, no, I'm not going to do that. Right? And I feel like we all been hurt. We've all been hurt by people in our life. It ain't just me. I know that we all been hurt by somebody you just never expected to be hurt by. And it'll catch you off guard like, dang, that kind of stung a little bit. But you know what? It's all right. Now I'm going to let that person breathe today. Maybe not tomorrow, but they going to breathe today. But they going to feel my wrath. They going to feel it. So keep your hands clean. Don't change your heart from the heart. So yeah, don't change your heart. Sorry. From the people that have hurt you. Do not react. Don't retaliate. Don't try to get revenge. Like, this was one time, y'all, I really tried to get revenge with somebody and I felt so bad. And then after I did what I did, I was like, I probably shouldn't have done that. It felt great, but it felt bad. Speak to me now. Be real with me. Put a thumbs up. Have you ever done something that felt so goddamn good, but it felt bad after you did it? Let's be real. Okay? And then I was like, probably shouldn't have done it. Because that's not me. When you really know who you are, you know yourself, you're like, I probably should have done that. But oh well, it was done. Like, okay. Well, next time, don't play with me. Let's see here. Even though you could expose and tell people off and do them the way they did you, don't do it. There's been everybody that done me wrong, I can expose them. Facts. I'm being real. I don't care who it is. Every person that done me wrong, I can expose them today if I want to and talk some real stuff about them if I want to. And I'm not talking about things they told me. I'm saying expose for who they were, how they were at that time. People do change, correct. But see, one thing that never changes is what you've done. You know how they say a mouth is powerful? When you speak it, it's been said already. So when you say something to somebody, you can't take back those words. Well, hello, when you do somebody wrong, you can't take back the hurt you've done to them. You understand? So when I say I can expose people, I can expose them. And I know you guys can too. I know that you got something in your back pocket. You got some receipts, some screenshots. You got something lingering. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. Somewhere, somehow, you can expose somebody. I know you can. Okay? Because I definitely can too. But God don't want you to. Okay? You don't have to do all that because God will handle them. You ever seen it to where somebody did you wrong and then maybe a month later, year later, probably 2 or 3, they're going through chaos? Yeah, God did that. That's why. So anything you think you can do, God's going to do 10 times better. Any hurt you think you can do with hurting that person, man, please, ain't nothing compared to what the wrath of God. Oh, he's going to destroy them. He's going to destroy them. There's still people. And my best friend can tell you, I have an ex-fiance. I got engaged at the age of 19, y'all. This man still calls. This man is married to another woman, still has my name on him. Why? What woman would marry a man that got his ex's name on it? It don't make sense. I don't know, Delulu, because I won't. But real talk, and not just talking, but just being honest, seriously. And I say that because of what I'm about to say now. This man did me wrong. This was years ago, y'all. This is years ago. I was 19 when I got engaged. Okay? Right out of high school. I waited 1 year of college and then I went, but got engaged. He cheated on me, got a woman pregnant. I found out because the woman, she texted me. I don't do talking. Anybody who know me, I don't do all that texting and talking. I want to talk to you face to face, or I want to talk to you on the phone. I don't do all that. So that's how I found out, right? Okay. This man, after that, I left him alone. That was it. I don't do cheaters. You cheat, you go. I've tried it. I can't do it again, but I don't do cheaters. And that situation happened. Till today, y'all, I am 32. That was 19. This man texts me every year. I just went on Facebook. You know how Facebook, you go to your messages, you go to Messenger, and you see people that are not your friends. You can see that they message you or they ask for permission. I think like you either accept or deny it. Yeah. Just messaged me 2 months ago talking about how you doing. You're married. You're married. And they're going to say, I'm sorry about Mother's Day. He used to call every Mother's Day and he would call every Christmas because we got engaged on Christmas Day. Still today, this man sent me screenshots of my name still on his arm. Sad, right? But here we go. I only say this because I know that's my business, but I'm telling y'all because I love y'all and I always tell the truth. I'm saying that because I can expose him. This man is married with 4 kids. I can get my messages, screenshot it, and send it to his wife. Because guess what? Me and his wife is friends on Facebook. We're actually cool. I'm cool with her. I'm really cool with her. I can expose him, right? But God said, don't worry about that. Don't respond. Don't reply. Block. And I do it every time. I block him all the time. He always find a way back. That man will call her for different numbers. So, I mean, it's nothing new. But what I'm saying is, that's an example. You can do people wrong who done, like this man did me wrong. That was years ago. I done forgave this man. I done chill with this man even after that. He done came up here one time in Greenville. We had, I think it was the last time I saw him. Had a good old time, was chilling, you know, that's it. Nothing on no type of stuff like that. Just reminiscing, catching up. Speaking to his baby mother, because he got 3 of them. Just, and you hear me? 3 of them, right? Yeah. And 4 kids. Yeah. So, dodged a great bullet. But bottom line is, you can expose, okay? So that was a little tea time. A little tea time for you guys, just in case. And then, so God would never take his hands off you. God would get them, and his blows are more powerful. They are more harder, and then than you can ever think. So keep your hands clean, y'all. Just keep your hands clean. Don't do anything wrong to people. Don't do people wrong. Just don't do it. Don't do anybody wrong. And I was never taught this. I just think it's human decency. Because I'm not even going to lie and say my daddy taught me that. My daddy ain't said nobody do nobody wrong. He talked about God. He never said do nobody, don't do nobody wrong, Sade. I just feel like that's common sense. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Talk to people the way you want to be talked to. Like love on people the way you want to be loved. You can't say, I want to be loved this way, but then you're not showing how you want to be loved. Like, make it make sense. So keep your hands clean. And them receipts and that stuff you got in the back pocket, don't worry about it. Let that stuff, let that linger up. Okay? Because everything don't need a reaction. Just saying. Everything don't need a reaction. So that's really what I want to talk to you guys about today. And that was just basically keeping your hands clean. Talking about dysfunctional siblings, and you are tired. Okay. And let me see here. I'm just going to look at the polls here. Oh, okay. So more people. Okay. So have your faith ever got weird because you are tired? So majority of the people said yes. and 33% said no. I want to know the ones who said no. You never got tired. Your faith never, you trying to tell me your faith always been like this? How you living? How you living? I'm not judging. I'm just curious. Your faith never got weary? You must be sitting somewhere. What are you doing? You must be doing something. Or you must got a village for days. A good therapist? Somebody? Because it's just like this. Every time it's a straight line. No, none of that. No weariness. No up and down. No fugazi. Just okay. All right. The ones who said no, I would love to talk to you now because I want to know what you got going on. How are you not going through anything? If you're a Christian, I'm being honest with you now. If you saved, oh, you going through some things because God went through some things. So don't think you're not going to go through no things. Don't think not. People hated God, people gonna hate you. I used to all the time be like, oh my gosh, why people don't like me? But then it hit me, girl, they don't like you, they don't like God. So they ain't gonna like you neither. And if they do like God and don't like you, they're a hypocrite. It is what it is. And I don't care what nobody say. If you call yourself a Christian person and you don't like somebody, you are a hypocrite because you're supposed to love everybody as Christ loved us. So you cannot sit here and say, and you cannot go to a church and say, I love everybody, but in your heart, you don't like that person. You don't like this person. And you, man, get out of here, man. That's baloney. You're a liar. You're a liar and you contradict and you're a hypocrite. And I'm not judging. That's facts. That's facts. If you got some type of a little gurgitate, like a little with somebody, when you see him, you go, nope, can't do it. You got a problem. You need to work on that because now your spirituality is a little off. Little off. Not saying no one's perfect. I'm not saying you got to be perfect with it. But what I'm saying is you can't call yourself a woman or a man of God and you don't like God's children. Make it make sense. Because I can't do it. I can't do the fakeness, y'all. Y'all can do that. I can't do it. Because ain't no way where I'm going to tell you I love somebody, I like somebody, and then I see him and I don't speak. It's a lie. It's a lie. Oh, I really care for her, but then when I'm trying to be around, you always don't want me around. Liar. But you know what's good? God sees all. And that's one thing. I think that's one thing why me mentally, and I don't know about you guys, but that's why I feel good where I'm at. You know, like you ever felt real good where you at? Because you know, like, y'all ain't no pressure because I know God sees all. God knows their heart. So I don't care what you tell me. Oh, Sade, they cool. No, they not. Hey, you sit back and you hush because you don't know nothing anyway. I know they don't like me. So I don't need you to tell me they don't like, oh, they do. You don't even know if they like you. They don't like me. And I know it because when a person knows, especially when you got a spiritual soul tie with somebody like me and my best friend, we are spiritually inclined. So I know when she's going through something. She know when I'm going through something. I know when she lying. She should know when I'm lying. I know when she about to, when she crying. She know when I'm crying because I hide away from the phone. Like this stuff that you pick up, right? So if somebody was to come and tell me, oh, well, Emily, I don't know, like something crazy, like M did this, M did that. I don't need you to tell me. I can already look at her and know if she did or not. I don't need your 2 cents. I don't need to hear that. I know. And then even if I don't know, God knows. So she can fool whatever she want to fool with. I know the truth. But you know, you got to be intact. That's all I'm saying, y'all. Y'all got to be really, really intact with God. You have to have a real strong relationship with God to really bleep out all the fakeness. Because if not, and then you listen to everybody that got something to say, your ears, you ain't gonna be able to hear God. It's clouded with so much talk from other people. They don't even know who they are. Y'all gotta be mindful and be like really focused and look. Don't look at things in reality form. Look at things spiritually. And then I believe then you'll see what I'm saying. Just look at things spiritually. And you'll be like, okay, yeah, that makes more sense. And then no, that don't make sense. You don't need nobody to tell you about you. Okay, amen. I don't need you to tell me about me. And I don't need you to tell me who like me and who don't like me because I already know. So I'm gonna let you guys go. It's 6:11. It is 6:11. I did good. I tried to talk as fast as I could to get it in and out. But I hope this word today, like it really helped you guys. I feel like these are things that, and I did not read anything from scriptures. I will do that next Friday. Because this one is really just more of, I feel like just the world. Sometimes itchy ears. Heck yeah, be dirt all over the ears, inside and out, inside and out. You get something to get that out of there. I feel like pastors and preachers and people that are preaching nowadays, they really speak from the word, and that is great. But I think with this generation here, sometimes we got to put real life events in with the word and mix it together so they can understand it. So that's what I'm trying to revert to doing. I'm trying to get the word, life events, mix it together so then they could better understand what I'm saying. Because some people could read the Bible and really don't grasp as much as you think they would, right? Because there's times I'm looking at, I'm like, well, what now? Who? Nazareth? Is that a city or somebody's name? What happened? So, and it really gets kind of confusing at times, So I try to read, get what I grasp, put it to real life events, stick it in, shake it up, and then see what we get and see if that's working. And then if it works, then I'm gonna stick with it. If not, we'll find another method. So, all right. But that's it. So I hope you guys have a good Thursday. I will not see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys next Friday, not tomorrow, because tomorrow I have to get a hair appointment. I'm gonna be in it for about 3 or 4 hours. Wish me luck, because I'm tired. And I gotta go to Zoom after this. Gosh. Okay. All right. Well, I love you guys. And you guys have a great Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. Y'all be safe. Keep your hands clean. No donkey. No donkey. Keep your hands clean. And you're not tired, baby. You're not tired. You're not really tired. Okay? Because I know instead of saying you are tired, I'm going to just manifest. You're not tired. That's what we're going to do. And then dysfunctional siblings, sit down and talk to them. If you don't want to talk to them, let God have them. And let him handle it. You did the best you can. All right. I love you all. I will see you guys next Friday. Bye-bye.